All new tonight on Grand Island, leaders there want to give residents more choices when it comes to internet access. News 4's Dave Graber reports how they're fighting for faster speeds and what the town's plan is to better serve people. Dave?
Lillian, Town Supervisor Nate McMurray is trying to bring something unique to Grand Island, and so far, he's the only municipality that's gotten this far. He wants to build a broadband backbone along a mile stretch in the center of town to give residents both faster speeds and, at the very least, a choice.
He said straight out, they're ripping you off.
For years, Spectrum Time Warner has been promising one thing and delivering another.
So they've been ripping us off for years.
For Grand Island Town Supervisor Nate McMurray, the Attorney General's massive lawsuit against Time Warner Cable Spectrum was a call to arms. But McMurray and the town board have already been busy. They unanimously agreed to participate in a study that would build a broadband network along a nearly 1 mile stretch of Baseline Road.
There's times at night here where you can download those apps and do those speed tests. My speed will be 5 megabytes per second, which is literally the speed you get in developing countries.
McMurray says there's no doubt. Just look at these speeds I tested while at the town hall earlier today. Less than 2 megabits per second for downloading, less than 1 megabit per second for uploading.
Our broadband on Grand Island is so weak and so poor.
It's important for residents, and it's especially important for attracting businesses.
The infrastructure of the future is broadband. You have to have broadband. To do business in the 21st century, you need that type of technology.
McMurray says costs are reasonable. For half the cost of a turf football field, an increasingly common sight among high schools across Western New York, residents on Grand Island would have the opportunity to get better service than they're getting now. And more importantly, they'd have a choice.
We have this problem where Time Warner has us, and we have no leverage over them whatsoever. By creating this type of infrastructure, we start to create leverage.
While Grand Island is the only municipality so far that's come forward with plans to build its own broadband network, Erie County is nearly complete with its study to extend the reach of broadband internet all across the county. Like Grand Island, they want to give residents in rural and even in some urban areas better access and higher speeds, but also a choice when it comes to providers. Live in the studio, Dave Graber, News 4 at 5:30.